And then he puts it in towards centre half forward. There's a big mark over the top to St Albans, a magnificent mark as he flew high in the air, and Nellis.
Yeah, hard to decide with these marks, they're all pretty good. Number 8 here, Andrew Wilson from Old Paradians.
Good kick.
And gets up high, very nicely done. Of course, we've split our Legends prize into 2. This is for the minor prize. Number 7 here we see Brad Mawson is our player in question. And pretty fair leap too. Number 6, here we go to Troy Renfrey. An interleague game.
Some fantastic marks here, Trevor.
Great skills in there. I suppose the players don't have the coach's instruction to keep their feet like they do in the AFL, so they can take a few hangers. This one's from Ian Denny. And a nice one there too, and I think you pay that.
Just about win the mark of the year in the AFL, any of that, shouldn't they?
Just about. Number 4 here, we see this is actually Stephen Phoebe taking the mark here from the Tasmanian League. And of course, Steve went on with the business. Old Zavs and Old Collegians is the next one, and Simon Arnott.
It's a big leap, that one.
Yes, did the old Warwick Kappa there too, I think. Hands in the back first. Number 2, Melbourne High School Old Boys and Ajax. And gets up very high here.
Peter Gertz, a magnificent mark there, but Trev, this is the winner.
Yes, judged by our expert panel of producer Harvey Silver. And here it is, our winning mark. And I think the reason why Harvey went for that one, yep, there it is. We saw the player just put his foot right on the guy's shoulder. No ride, just straight up in the air. And our winner there is Paul Bishop from Hillbank. And what does he win, Ed?
Well, Trevor, magnificent result there for Paul Bishop, from Hillbank. He's not with us tonight, but he wins a sensational pack, which includes a sporting sports bag and Barracuda tennis racket, as well as a footy show rugby top, footy T-shirt, cap, and More Than a Game CD for being the person who sent in the mark of the year. Not necessarily the person who took the grab, but the person who sent in the winning video. Now we're coming to the big one. Who will take out our magnificent Ford Courier XL? Trevor,
yes, this is for the car. We've got a number of ones here that were sent in that we got a laugh out of. Let's start with Denny versus MULWALA.
Handball out.
As we see the young boy here pick up the ball and does something quite unusual.
Young Wayne Lewis, he has one bounce, drops it by Christ.
Does the full somersault and leaves them nonplussed. Now we see the Ararat player here being treated and collects the ball beautifully. And gets the handball off to the opposition. The umpy here getting into the picture and very nicely done. And oh, that would hurt.
Great combination, this one.
Yes, this is the 1-2-3. We see the fella here take the one-hander, come through, clean up number 2 with the elbow, then pops it through, and as the umpire pulls things up, no, it's all clear. Thank you very much. As we watch the bloke go for a bit of a run here, and flat on the scone. Beautiful skills. Obviously a social match there with the runners on.
Beautiful dash here, isn't it?
It's a great dash and plenty of opportunity to get the handball away, one might notice. As the player comes up, he's looking a bit like Gabbo, except he doesn't finish it like Gabbo. He's missed. You idiot.
And what about the number 43 there? Now this is the way you want to start a grand final, isn't it,
This
Trev?
is the way to burst through the banner, Ed. And there we go. It's not a good omen. You don't like to see that at the start of the game, do you?
From the ranks of the AFL, Jason Kroll in the under-19s for Collingwood here.
Yes, it's one of those classics, George of the Jungle. Oh, there it is. And bounces off the goal post.
Now this one, the bloke showed plenty of cheek here, Trev.
Showed plenty of cheek as we see the streaker with the balaclava race onto the field. Player stopped.
Unbelievable.
As we see the play, he takes the handball goes for a bit of a bounce, turns around and drills it from about 50 out. Have a look at that. And I think we can safely say that that's a sausage, Ed.
A big sausage here, Trev. Now, this is a beauty too.
As we see the golden pyre go down like an absolute sackful. Have a look at that. Gorgeous stuff. This is actually one of my favourites, to see the fullback kicking out through for a point. That is absolutely disgraceful. Have a look at that, through for a point. Now we see WYNARD versus Blighty.
A great moment in grand final history, this one.
A great moment in grand final history. The siren's gone here. The players all think they've won.
They've gone very happy there, the boys in the orange.
The boys from Blighty in the orange there, they think they've won, but they don't realise the free kick's been paid down the field. And we're about to pan across and see the WYNARD player take the kick.
The other thing, of course, Trev, is they didn't realise that the umpire had paid a 50-metre penalty here.
As we see, still scenes of great jubilation as they've had the flag won for 25 seconds now.
Hang on a second.
They've twigged something's up, a few blokes leaving. As we see, confusion reigns as Cleland comes in from the 50 and bangs it through with the torp. Thank you very much. And WYNARD take out the grand final by a point. But scenes of jubilation here. The agony and the ecstasy.
Now, Trev, obviously it would take an absolute ripper to become...
But this is it.
The legend of the year.
This is when we got a lot of talk about this one. Dougie Enser, the Noble Park player who once kicked 60 goals in a game. He's in the Guinness Book of Records.
Now, we better set this up because Noble Park versus the Mongrels, scores are tied as Doug has taken the beautiful mark. As Trevor said, he's kicked 60 goals before in a game.
Have a look at that Goosey. It looks painted on, doesn't it, Ed? Look at those stripes.
You'd put the house on Doug, wouldn't you? Doug, he's kicked 60. He's in the Guinness Book of Records. This is a soda for him as he lines up to win the game after the siren.
Deliberates, in he comes, and what an absolute disgrace. That's a shocker, Dougie. And I think a great choice there. And our winner from Noble Park is Stephen Clancy, who I believe is in the audience tonight.
Yes, Stephen's with us. Come on, Steve, come down. Go on there, mate.
Steve Clancy, come on down.
Now, Steve, congratulations. You win the magnificent Ford Courier XL four-wheel drive crew cab, valued at over $34,000. Of course, there isn't a more powerful one-tonner in its class. Also, you will fly to Birdsville, staying at the famous Birdsville Hotel for 2 days to go four-wheel driving in his magnificent Ford Courier XL. Now, first of all, Dougie Enser, he must have been wanting to kill you for sending that in.
Yeah, he copped a lot of flack about it, but apparently he started to enjoy it after a while. He got invited to sportsman's nights, that kind of thing. So.
Well, I think Dougie kicked 60 goals one week, then kicked 40 the week after, and then was dropped. Is that true?
Apparently he kicked 60, 40, and then just been celebrating ever since.
Is that right? All right,
It
Steve.
didn't show anyway, did it, with Doug? He's in a picture of fitness, but what are you going to do? Is Doug going to get maybe a ride in the back or something like that? Like that, Doug?
Yeah, he deserves a ride in the back at least, yeah.
Well, mate, jump on in and take a look at it. This is your new vehicle, the Ford Courier. Very well done.
It's brilliant.
Stephen Clancy from Noble Park is the winner of 1995's Almost Footy Legend. As Steve gets in with Craig Kelly and Doug Hawkins to drive away, we'll go to the break. We'll be back with the all-singing, all-dancing footy show after this.